Hi, guys. Thank you for studying with me. My name is Ijoma. Let's just dive right in. The Rhyme Roots by Ijoma quote of the day says, although no one can go back and make a brand new start, anyone can start from now and make a brand new ending. That's by Carl Bard. So, with that being said, if you know that you just haven't been in the right mind frame to study, if you know that you are lacking motivation, if you know that you just don't have an idea where to start, start somewhere. Make today your brand new start. If you have any questions on how you can just get started, send me a message, and you can also DM me. Ready to do some practice questions? All right, guys, don't forget to remember where you are in the helping process. If you are not sure what I mean about the helping process, I'll let you know. I'll put in the description box the link of the video that I have made a couple of months ago about the helping process. And if you're still unsure, send me a message. I'll definitely get back to you. Guys, don't forget to read the Code of Ethics. It is your guide. If you are unsure as to why I keep making this statement or why I keep leaving this particular slide inside my PowerPoint, send me a message. I have been told multiple times, and I know that you've heard it in almost all the programs that you have been watching, that the Code of Ethics is your guide. It is how you interact with your clients. It is respecting their self determination. It is understanding what confidentiality is. It is a method on how to deal with their families, friends. Read the Code of Ethics. If you know that you are going to pass this exam, knowing, digesting, understanding the Code of Ethics is life. Question number one. A social worker is providing services for a client who suffered years of sexual abuse by a guardian. There is very little report, and the professional understands the challenges ahead. What needs to be established before therapy can be successful? A. Completion of a thorough assessment. B. Foundation based on a trusting relationship. C. Interactions with the perpetrator. Or D. Intimate relationship. All right, so pause the video. Take away your two eliminated factors. Then choose your answer and put it in the comment section. I'll wait. If you chose answer choice B, foundation based on the trust and relationship, great job. Guys, remember, building a report is everything. Building a report is the foundation. Without that proper report, no client is going to feel welcome talking to us. So keep that in mind. Remember where you are in the helping process. It says, before therapy can be successful, an intimate relationship must be established. A relationship in social work is defined as a beginning and end with human encounters between two or more people. Guys, remember where you are in the helping process. Question number two. After a layoff from his position with a large company, a 55-year-old client has recently begun offering his bookkeeping services on a freelance basis. He would like to take on more clients, but is having trouble balancing his work and home responsibilities. What approach will be most effective in helping the client to become more productive in his work? A. Refer the client to an entrepreneur peer support group. B. Assess the client's use of time and improve time management behavior. Or C. Modify the dynamics in the client's family system. Remember to pause the video and remember to remove some eliminating answer choice. All right, guys, if you chose answer choice B, assist the client's use of time and improve time management behaviors, great job. Remember, the STEM says that the client was laid off from his position. So he's laid off, he has more time. We just need to figure out how he's managing his time so he doesn't become overwhelmed. And he also has a family. So this is one of the things that I personally would have talked to him about. Let's read the rationale. It says, time management can be described as a conscious organization and use of one's time by exercising control over the amount of time spent on a particular activity, whether in the professional or personal context. Individuals who do not engage in time management may feel overwhelmed, anxious, or stressed by the multiple tasks and responsibilities. Time management approaches generally involves teaching skills that can help improve the quality of one's time. Guys, I didn't even read the rationale, and I just knew that that was something that I needed to speak to the client about. If they don't have a way of organizing their time, more than likely they can get really, really frustrated, have tantrums, have a mental breakdown. So I think finding a balance on how they can achieve their day-to-day goals is worth having that kind of conversation. How are you doing? Did you get that right? If not, tell me what you chose in the comment section and let me understand your rationale. Question number 3. A social work administration requires that a child welfare social worker agency produce every 6 months record of the agency's contact with affected families following reports of child endangerment. Whew, that's a long run-on sentence. What is the most likely purpose of the social work administration requirement? A. Quality assurance. B. Creation of records in case of a lawsuit. C. Preparation for social work supervision session. All right, guys, read that over again. Matter of fact, I'll help you read it again. It says, a social work administration requires that a child welfare social work agency produce every 6 months records of agency contacts with affected families following reports of child endangerment. What is the most likely purpose of the social work administrator requirement? A. Quality assurance. B. Creation of records in case of a lawsuit. Or C. Preparation for social work supervision sessions. Tell me which two or which one that you removed, eliminated, and give me the reason why you took it out. Put it in the comment section. I'm actually kind of interested in knowing what you guys think for this one. All right, guys. If you chose quality assurance, great job. Please, can someone tell me what is quality assurance? There is so much definition uh, just for this particular terminology. Quality assurance. I have it on my job. I'm pretty sure that you have it in your job. But what is quality assurance? Put it in the comment section and tell me what you think quality assurance is most important for. Let's read the rationale. It says quality assurance include measures taken by the social work profession to determine and demonstrate that its practitioners meet the explicit practice standards. Reviewers specify standards of care, evaluate cases for compliance with standards, recommend improvement, and conduct follow-up reviews to determine if improvements have been achieved. Have you guys ever witnessed an audit in your job where your supervisor wants to come in and say, hey, I'm ordering your chart, bring out your files. And then at the end of the audit, they have a paper where it tells you everything that you did successfully and the things that you need to work on. Yeah, that's quality assurance. So when the big boys come in, everything is in place. Does that match what you think quality assurance is? Put it in the comment section. Question number 4. A 32-year-old African American biological man has begun transitioning by taking hormones and dressing as a woman. The client is considering beginning to date men, but does not want to reveal her transgender status. What should the social worker do next? A. Refer the client to a support group for LGBT people. B. Explore with the client her reasons for wanting to maintain secrecy. Or C. Educate the client about safe sex practice. Guys, now I'm realizing, right, with these three answer choice, it's kind of hard to, to really come up with the removal of eliminating the two factors. So from now on, I'm gonna say, okay, which one did you eliminate? Because with the four answer choice, it was so easy uh to eliminate two, but with the three, it's like if you eliminate the two, that means you have your answer. So which answer choice did you eliminate? Pause the video, reread the stem, and let me know what you choose. All right, guys, if you chose answer choice B, explore with the client her reasons for wanting to maintain secrecy, then you are just heading in the right direction. Um, Let me ask you a quick question before we continue with the rationale, which will definitely be provided. Tell me what you guys think about that whole coming out process, the fears, the reluctance. It's just a very, very fearful thing to really think about. So let's put ourselves in this client situation and remember what the next questions you actually have to put yourself in that situation. I'm telling you, it makes things so much easier. Let's read the rationale. It says while transgender people are often victim of harassment, bullying, and violence, including a working number of murders of African American transgender women, the immediate role of the social worker is to assess the reason for the client's reluctance to reveal her status. With a better understanding of client's concern, the social worker may be able to help with developing an adapted intervention. Did you guys choose the right answer? You did? Great job. Let's go to the next question. A 14-year-old girl confides in her high school debate coach that her parents show no interest in her grades or extracurricular activities and that she has no curfew. She reports that her parents are detached emotionally and they sometimes speak to her only once a day. The debate coach learns that the girl is ranked at the top of her class academically and she has no disciplinary incidents in her record. What is the most likely explanation for the girl's achievement? A. Permissive parenting has allowed the girl to develop a high ability to self regulate. B. Uninvolved parenting has allowed the girl to develop high self esteem. Or C. Uninvolved parenting has forced the girl to develop independence and critical thinking. All right, guys, please go back and read the STEM. It is advised that you read the STEM two good times before even looking at the answer choice. What are the key terms that you see in this particular question? Does anything stand out to you? Let me know in the comment section. All right. All right. All right. All right. Did you get this? The answer is choice C. Did you get that? All right. So it says uninvolved parenting has forced the girl to develop independence and critical thinking. What was in the STEM that made you to pick answer choice C? First of all, the girl is complaining to her coach. A lot of teenagers will be so happy that most parents are out of mind, out of sight, and she has no curfew. Like, which teenager would complain to a coach that she has no curfew? So going against that, she's seeking her parents' attention, which is the reason why she's speaking up against it. So it kind of forced her to be a little bit more independent because um, she doesn't have that guidance from her parents. What do you think? Am I leaning towards the right rationale? Did you think the same thing that I thought? All right, put it in the comment section, y'all. Let's read the rationale. The category corresponding to low warmth and low demands is referred to as uninvolved parenting and sometimes neglectful parenting. Some children of uninvolved parenting have been observed to have high levels of academic and comprehension skills because they have been forced to learn self reliance by raising themselves. The lack of warmth does, however, generally negatively affect the child's emotional state. The things some children go through, right? Rather than to be outside and doing drugs or hanging out in the street, you use all that negative energy to be a better you by passing your class, by being number one in the track field. It's almost like a defense mechanism sublimation, right? You're taking something that's seen as negative and you're turning it into something positive, even though that you're dealing with a negative situation. All right, guys, how we doing? If you need to take a break, don't forget to pause the video, get a couple of seconds to breathe in and out, and come back to the video. Question number 6. A mother of a 6-year-old child is concerned that the child is not able to speak fluently and appears to have difficulties understanding speech if the room has a lot of background noise or the speaker is not directly in front of the child. What should the social worker do first? It's the first question, y'all. Put it in order. Question Answer choice number A. Refer the child to a speech pathologist. B. Refer the child for a developmental assessment. C. Reassure the mom that speech and attention deficits are normal at this age. Or D. Refer the child for a hearing assessment. Go back, reread the stem. Tell me which key terms make sense to you. What did you take away? With these 4 answer choices, take away 2 and leave your other 2. Tell me what you guys have. What did you pick? So if you chose answer choice D, refer the child for a hearing assessment, great job. All right, testimony time, guys. So I remember when I took a test, and I remember a similar question coming up. Did you know that I chose answer choice A, refer the child to a speech pathologist? Like, really, how did I get that confused? Especially with the key term says the child has issues, especially with the background noise or the speaker is not directly in front of the child. I mean, how did I miss that? Guys, you have to be careful with the wordings of the stem because it may appear tricky. All right, that was my little thing. Bye. That was my little rant. All right. The rationale says while the inability to speak fluently by the age of 6 may indicate abnormal development, the fact that the child appears to have difficulty in noisy settings or when unable to see the speaker may suggest that the child has a hearing impairment, which may affect her ability to acquire oral fluency. This possibility should be ruled out before other assessments or interventions are even considered. Did you get it right? Because I know when I first got it, I got it wrong. All right, guys. Question number 7. According to Erickson's psychosocial theory, which stage of development corresponds to middle adulthood, meaning from the age of 41 to about 65? All right, guys, there are 8 stages. 8 stages. Do you know the answer? A. Trust versus mistrust. B. Industry versus inferiority. C. Intimacy versus isolation. And D. Generativity versus stagnation. Guys, let me know in the comment section If you want me to put a video on Erickson's psychosocial theory and explain to you how I've been able to remember all 8 stages. If you chose answer choice D, generativity versus stagnation, you are just amazing. Give yourself a hug. Tell me why you chose that. Is it because of the age? Is it because it says middle adulthood? I mean, why did you choose it? Erickson's theory proposes 8 stages of development, each with a unique developmental task or crisis. In middle adulthood, individuals begin to develop a deeper sense of intergenerational continuity and connection to a bigger purpose. Successful outcomes in this stage lead to productivity. All right, let's be honest with ourselves. How did we do? Can you please tell me the color or, tell me, put the star in the comment section? Tell me how you did and don't be ashamed of your score. We are going to pass this test together. I'm telling you, we are definitely going to pass this test together. Have faith. Guys, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Remember, you got this, I got this. We are going to pass this test together. Bye.